We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Bucs take
Every team I play with,
at the 34-yard line.
defense, offense has been bad, but I just don't be knowing the players for real.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irvin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Throw left side. Pulled in by Evans. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Mike Evans.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Play fake. Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
180.
Mayfield now from the 50. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Mayfield now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 49 yards. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
Oh, my people, he came out of nowhere. Who he put him on the move?
Inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
He went right past him.
Jahmyr Gibbs, 74 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, 65 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Deuce. Ric Flair.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Turnover on down.
Regular. 20. Run. What's that?
Baker going to give it to Irving.
And that'll hurt the average.
Where did the other lineman go with that? I got to watch that.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
180. Kings.
Throwing, Mayfield.
Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play.
Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Shell. We go tonight.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Gibbs straight ahead. A beautiful fake. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 98 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On a nice burst there as they'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. It's complete to Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, it's Gibbs.
Damn, good block. Whoever that was, that wide receiver.
Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Here now, 2nd and 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
180. Start.
Mayfield to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
180.
Once again, it's Irvin.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense.
Yeah, they were just saying that the other day when they won their first
and they
game.
held them to no gain.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Look at the big man rumble. And he's into the end zone.
What's up with you, though, legendary?
Cade Otton, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
It's a bad organization. Start with the front office, ownership, down to GM, down to coaching, down to quarterback. It's a trickle effect.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Here we go on fourth. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Oh, it's the GM's fault? Damn.
Going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't.
If I would have got out of there.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Good game, man.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with third and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They are going for it. Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Watch out!
A run up the middle with Irving. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
180! Stop!
On third down, they go with Irving.
The tight end don't block up here.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
2 points on the board. We got Chase.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out.
Is this the one? That's 2 straight with what team I'm on? Buccaneers.